This 20.20 update is absolutely amazing. We have tanks, we have the water device, and we have so much other cool stuff, which I'm very excited to show you guys. So let's jump right into it. Starting off with the new galleries and prefabs that we got the Chunker Speedway galleries, and obviously the prefabs according to that, which is honestly pretty cool because we can actually have some street pieces which are in the game. We also got Greasy Grove as an POI, as an island in FORTNITE Creator. I think we might gonna see a few zone wars / mini BRs with this specific island. But overall, all of these pieces compare nothing to what we got in devices. Starting with the first devices that you can actually sit in or shoot from are obviously the tank, the artillery, and the anti-vehicle turrets. The turrets act as a vehicle, so they have basically all the settings. You can sit people in, you can spawn people in. The same thing applies to the tank and the anti-vehicle turret. The maximum limits of tank that you can spawn in are 8, which is actually on top of the 16 cars that you can spawn in. So that means you can have actually 8 tanks and 16 cars. That is quite insane. Coming into the first device, which I'm pretty sure this device might get removed again, because it's the melee modifier or the melee manager, whatever you want to call it. There's a little thing. We don't have any new melee guns. In fact, we don't have any new guns at all. So you can see there's no melee guns at all. And actually putting in anything from the melee category doesn't work. So I'm a little bit confused about this device. It might be just an accidental edit to the game. So we might see this one removed, but it's not fine. We have a lot of other cool devices which are in the game as well. On the other hand, this device looks pretty finished and actually looks pretty insane. It is the video player. No, you cannot put in custom videos. You can decide between a few videos that they give you. So you have In the Clouds, Jam Jungle, and then basically these videos repeat over and over again. It's a pretty simple device, and I think it's just for like cool background thing, just having a little bit of dynamic things in the background. But you can also change the actual look of this device. So you can have portrait, you can have triangular, you can have a few cool devices here. And I highly doubt that we ever get a public device which allows to have custom things in there. It's just like seems kind of insane that allowing people having custom things. So the next new device that we have in the game is the VFX Creator, not to confuse with the VFX Spawner. This device over here is the old one, which basically still exists, and you can have any kind of VFX that you want that are available in this device. But the VFX Creator, on the other hand, lets you allow to create your own custom VFX effects within this device, and you can have a bunch of options. You can see you can have like whatever you want. You can have these arrows here and then these arrows pointing upwards. You can change the speed, the momentum. You can basically change everything that you want to create about your own VFX. It is a pretty cool device. Probably takes a lot of work to make some really cool and custom looking things here, but on the other hand, I love that we finally get some customization options and things that we can make on our own and not just have some presets. And I know this device is probably one that a lot of you guys waited a very long time for. It is the water device. And yes, you can have a lot of customizable options in here. And this is how the device will look in game if you start it. Yes, you can swim in it. It looks kind of funky, but obviously you have to kind of put it where it makes sense. Obviously in this scenario, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's crazy this whole update already is you can actually drain the water and also refill it. I think that is actually one of the coolest things I've seen in FORTNITE Creative so far. And to close this up with the best device that had ever been released in FORTNITE Creative, the prop mover got a bunch of fixes, so a bunch of the problems, bugs should be fixed now. And there's a bunch of new options in here actually as well. You can now have tile base, so instead of meters, you can have actually tiles here. And there's also a new option which is called Enable Device Activation on Move, which I'm pretty excited about because I don't know what that does. So I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to tell you guys obviously. I think overall that was a pretty amazing update. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you left a like, subscribe, and do the usual things. See you guys in the next one. Bye.